So true, Ramo.
You can start it up. Keep the start, give it all you got. You got. I can't compete.
You can compete, come on.
With the riders in the other heat.
Are you referring to the band?
If you like it up,
I'm not gonna touch it, man.
if you like it up, screw it up, slide it up, slide it up. You make it all make cry. You make it all make cry. You make it all make cry. My ballet, my lips go green, my hands are greasy and she's a man.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee, the home of country music and Richard Swain Jr.
That's right. I'm born and bred in the great state of Tennessee, as we like to say. I am American by birth and Southern by the grace of God.
It all makes sense.
It all makes sense, Romo. I know when I get into my hooting and hollering and southernness, I look over at Robbie and he gives me one of these. Rob's from Missouri. So he almost counts as one of us, Robbie. You're almost...
Dare I say, I'm your neighbor to the left.
You're our neighbor-ish. You're neighborish. You're neighbor-like. You're neighbor-adjacent. This is Nashville, Tennessee. This is Music City, USA. This is birthplace of me. Place where I came to fruition. Place where I went to school. Place where I sowed my oats, if you will, Robbie. I did a lot of oat sowing back in the day. You should see the sweater I sewed with those oats.
With oats? The oat sweater that I got.
Every now and then I nibble on it because it's good for the heart. Oats.
In the city that as soon as you turn 18, you sped as fast as you can out to the West Coast.
Hey, watch your mouth, sir. I went to college in California to pursue. I'm on the world's longest business trip, Robbie. I moved to Los Angeles, California to pursue a career in the entertainment industry that involves television and film. But by God, I am not a Californian. I am a Tennessean. And it drives my wife nuts. But I constantly remind her that our children are half Southern. And she says, "You idiot. They were not born in the South. They barely visited the South. They are not half Southern." And I said, "You wouldn't say that to me if I were French. If I were French from France, where French people live."
Did you really say that like that?
No, I say it much nicer, but for now. In fact, I don't even say it. I think it, I go, keep doing my chores. She runs a tight ship, that woman. Wife resents me. Boy, she wouldn't say that if I were French. But if I were French, the children would be half French. They'd learn my native language so I can preserve the Frenchness of my children. And they can understand the country from whence they hail. France. We'll replace France with the South, damn it! And my children are half Southern. And because of that, I teach them the language of my people. I teach them, for example, the word ah. A-H, ah. What you see with. To be used in a sentence. I think I've got something in my eye. Ah. Pie. P-A-H. A delicious dessert that is typically triangle in shape. Would you like a fresh piece of pie? Slogans and colloquialisms that make no sense to Bingo Bango Baba. They confuse him when I say things like, "Well, you certainly made a silk purse out of a sow's ear." He doesn't get it. business works.
No.
And
Nor do I own a purse.
And how? Well, okay. Man bag. Tomato.
Okay, that's that.
You don't understand how hard it is to manufacture silk from a sow's ear. You don't believe me? Try it. There's no trip to the beach. By the way, no trip to the beach. Colloquialism.
There you go.
There you go.
Happens every day.
Just did
every
that.
hour.
It's not really a thing for me.
Robbie,
Richard.
you know what I say to people who say they're enjoying themselves in the South?
What do you say?
I say, I look them right in the eye. Typically I get in a stance like this. And I say, you're just as welcome as the flowers in May. And then I hold that look for a long time.
Now, if it's are Mayflowers, they're a very welcome thing.
I don't know, Robbie. Try living through a brutal Nashville winter.
Okay.
Where temperatures drop to around 30.
30 degrees, right, sure.
And the wind chill can bring it down to 28.
Right. And it almost snows.
It almost snows a lot, Robbie. And when it does snow, you're struggling to move through 2 to 3 inches
Yeah.
of precipitation.
School is canceled.
School is canceled. It's gone by lunch. But you had to deal from about 8 a.m. to noon with ankle-deep slush.
Right.
It doesn't stop this town. That's actually not true. It brings this town to a complete halt. I've never seen anything like it. It is unbelievable. I used to say that if you're in Nashville and you're driving behind somebody in a convertible who has bad dandruff, you wreck your car. You see white flakes. You just drive right into a gutter. We're not a snow people, Robbie.
Right.
We're not.
Right. So walk me through the flowers in May thing.
Damn it, Robbie!
Okay, sorry.
What? I mean, what? Why don't you just wipe your ass with the American flag?
I'm asking too many questions.
I find it resentful.
I will not bite my
I
ass.
find it disrespectful. I don't like your tone.
No.
I do not like your tone.
I don't mean any disrespect.
You are not as welcome as the flowers in freaking May.
Well, I'll take a couple tulips in March.
I'm taking my flowers and I'm leaving. You probably wear white after Labor Day, turncoat.
I do actually.
You sicken me.
But I'm in a rock and roll band, so that's usually allowed.
Oh, okay, so I guess playing music allows you to break with decorum. You probably use your soup spoon for dessert. You probably don't own a kiwi knife. You probably don't have a double-sided melon baller at home.
I'm sorry. Can we back a minute? Did you say kiwi knife?
You probably use your normal flatware for company instead of pulling out the nice china. I see people shaking their heads. They're going, what? He doesn't bring out the nice patterned flatware that he and his wife registered for at their wedding when company comes over and they're eating in the dining room? No, he does not. I know this because I had dinner at his house. And it's the same plate they use for breakfast.
You're assuming that you're nice company.
No, you know what? Touche. Robbie won. Rich, a shitload more than one. But nonetheless, Robbie won.
I'm on the board.
You're on the board. We're impressed, Robbo. Robbie, here's the thing. When you deal with weather like Nashvillians do, like we've been trained to do, we're a hardened people. A lot of times you'll look at me and you say, and he said it to me many times, Rich, why are you an a-hole?
Never said that. Never.
You said it with your eyes.
Never said
You
that.
said it with your eyes. You've looked at me with the why are you a-hole eyes,
That's true. That's true.
which I resent, by the way.
That's fair.
And I say to him, again, without speaking, if you lived through what we lived through weather-wise in Nashville, if you knew what it was like to deal with a winter that lasts almost 3 months,
Almost.
where you're wearing a sweater nearly every day until you get inside and somebody put the heater on too high and you take it off. But then you go back outside, you're putting that jacket back on, mofo, unless you got a death wish. Oh boy, you're pushing it
in the same part of the country. I had the same weather you had.
Then why are you so confused about the Mayflowers, man? You've dealt with that winter. All you always say in life, you're crawling through infertile soil. The crops won't grow, Robbie.
Right.
They won't grow. The corn's not growing, Daddy. The corn's not growing. How are we going to eat? The Lord will provide. We'll find a way, son. For starters, one of the things we're going to do is go to the grocery store and buy corn, because I'm not a farmer. But Daddy, the soil ain't fertile. It ain't generating crops this year. Son, yeah, Daddy. Why are you screaming? What's wrong with you? Daddy! We crawl on our hands and knees through soil that generates nothing for almost 3 months. We deal with a slushy existence and a light to mild freeze occasionally. We drive in horrible traffic through Green Hills. You have no idea. I challenge you to get through Green Hills at rush hour. It's a hellscape. It truly is. And then, finally, as the calendar moves, as the calendar inches forward, Robbie, when we find ourselves in May, we wake up one day, and there, fighting through the muck and the mud, is a tiny, fragile flower! Finally! And we wake up the whole family. We wake up all the children. And Daddy, and Mama, Papa, Mima. Shake them awake. Get up, Papa. Put your teeth in, Mama. I got something to show you. Come outside, everybody quick, come outside, everybody quick like bunnies. Come on outside. What is it? What is it, Richard? Don't talk. Just come on out here. We all gather around in the front yard. Mama, we gather as a family, clasping hands under the gentle gaze of the Lord, the real one, not you. And we look down at what God's glory hath brought us. In this case, it would be played by a water bottle, but that's not what it is. It's a flower, Robbie. A flower. Now you probably say flower with 2 syllables. That's because you're probably part Yankee. We say flower. It's a flower, Robbie. And we're so glad to see it. We're so glad to see it. We hug it. And we love it, Robbie. We love it. And we rub it all around like so. And we hold it up to the sky. And we look at it and we say, well, I guess I done killed you by plucking you. But still, you're a sight for sore eyes, flower.
Dead flower.
Soon to die flower, but here's the thing. If there's one flower, there's gonna be more flowers. That means seeds are growing. We clasp the soil in our hands and we feel its weight. And we say to ourselves, my God, this farm will live another day. With God as my witness, life will spring forth from this land. I will toil in the field. I will till the soil. And I will gain from it its fruitful gifts of food and flowers. And we are so excited to see it because that means life continues. And that is why, Bobo, when we're happy and grateful
what he said.
And let me tell you something. Nashville winters. They can break, but they make you stronger. You may come out with a chip on your shoulder, maybe a light amount of precipitation. You survive, and you soldier on, because that's what we do. In the South, that's what we do. We don't take guff from no man. Not a man who's wearing fancy Italian shoes, leather jacket, and jeans made somewhere other than the United States of America. Somebody got their jeans somewhere else. Now,
Brother,
don't you dare.
don't you even look in the mirror, my man.
I just said, don't you mention that we bought these jackets together.
Same time.
And these jeans. Don't go there.
Don't ask me to show your belt.
Robbie! I beg you not to bring up the belt. Okay.
I was with you until you made it personal.
Listen, I take a lot of shit from you, boy, but you leave my pants out of this. You know what I love, Robbie? More than flowers in May, more than silk purses and Salisbury.
What's that, Rich?
I love me some Nashville Friday, people. I love you because you get it, you understand it, you love us back. You have come to start the journey with us. And we are doing it in Music City with 4 of the finest musicians we can gather together from Los Angeles, California. It's Loud and Swain over here. On the drums, the Thoughtmeister General, Steven Norton. On the bass guitar, laying down the funky foundation that makes your booty want to shake, Robot Mike Borja. Way up the neck. And making Nashville proud with his 6-string prowess, the patron saint of suddenly giving a shit, Billy Corral! Billy we trust, and fronting this band, poet, dreamer, lover, and God on television, Love Benedict, our
Sorry,